Hello, everyone. Welcome to the one and only podcast, aka The Nikkei Show. I'm your host, Nikkei, of course. A little bit of a small little background change if you're watching this on YouTube. Hi, Spotify viewers, listeners. You guys don't have the same quirks or wherever else you're watching this podcast. I currently have some canvases lying around here and there. Anime canvases, actually JoJo's, Hunter x Hunter, and right in the back of me is Komi-san. These canvases are gonna be put into my room, of course. They're temporary decorations right now for this beautiful area. But welcome to the podcast. Hopefully everyone's having an amazing day. I know I've had a very, let's just say, a very busy week. Honestly, this is probably one of my most busiest weeks ever. By the time of me recording this little episode of the podcast, the second episode of the podcast was late because I had too much stuff to do and I couldn't edit in time and I couldn't do anything whatsoever. And it was also my first time having a guest on the podcast. I'm hoping to God we can get more guests here on the podcast in the near future. But yes, thank you guys so much for the love and support for the podcast. Hopefully everyone is gonna enjoy a new episode every single week, because that's what it's gonna be. So with that being said, let's dive into I guess I want to start with a little bit of at least like interesting talk here. New Jurassic World movie that is finally here upon us, which I was very surprised because I was sitting in class and like the teacher was like, "All right, it's break time." So I'm just there. I'm scrolling my phone, and obviously, I'm checking on Twitter, and then all I see is the Jurassic World Domination trailer, and I'm like, they're milking the franchise one more time. Are they pulling out the final bits of juice of the cow? Are they really gonna make a good banger movie? Just by looking at the trailer, I'm not like it. See, I'm never like I like the Jurassic Park movies. Like I like the original Jurassic Park and the first Jurassic World. That's it. The other movies, I can't even fucking stand watching some of these movies. Like I love dinosaurs. I'm the guy that likes dinosaurs. But like if you would give me like these movies and put my knowledge of dinos in it, holy shit, y'all have no idea how much pain it is to see these movies. Like obviously these are Hollywood blockbuster movies, but like there's like zero accurate. Like there's some things that are like it's a little bit accurate, but like with new science and new stuff, like these movies just become more and more meh. And obviously, I have a lot of dino knowledge because I am I was a humongous dinosaur nerd. Still a little bit, just a little. I get caught up with like a couple of things like on Twitter and whatever, like with some paleontologists and like some paleo artists that do some pretty cool art. Not gonna lie, they're pretty darn good artists, and honestly, pretty good depictions of these creatures that once lived, of course. However, of course, unlike when I was a young little kid, I don't have the interest anymore of like researching shit like I used to. I do it every now and then, like to like fact check stuff or if there's like something new. But aside from that, yeah, no, no. Losing a little bit of interest, but I still like dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs. But honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna watch the movie obviously because it's a dinosaur movie, and me and dinosaur movies we go hand in hand. So I'm gonna watch Jurassic World Dominations once it probably comes out, if it's streamable or whatever, or if I can watch it in theaters by then. And I'll give you guys my honest review on it. And speaking of theaters, holy hell, I have not been in a theater in a long time. it's gonna feel weird to actually go watch a movie in theaters now, because like I haven't even went for like Spider-Man No Way Home at all. So it's been like what I'm gonna say it's been it's I think it's been officially like almost a year I haven't been watching a movie in the cinemas, because the only movie I can think of right now that I watched in the cinemas was I think it was I think it was Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. And that was like the worst. That was like the worst fucking movie I've ever watched in cinemas. Which I think I'll talk about the Star Wars series in a wholly different movie, like a wholly different movie, wholly different episode. But holy shit, that would like I was there with the family, and we were watching Star Wars, and we're like, oh god, and like I was like, oh god, this was, ooh, cringe. My family was like, it's a Star Wars movie, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, it's a little bit cringe, not gonna lie, and not gonna lie to you guys. But yeah, no. Am I excited for this movie? A little bit, not a whole lot, but I'm pretty. You know what? I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna give it a chance. I mean, hey, future Mario is in it, aka Chris Pratt. He's in every fucking movie right now. I don't understand why he's in every movie, but he's in every movie. He's a talented actor. I mean, who wouldn't have him in every single movie, and every single featured show, film, whatever else, you know. There's this now. This is the meat and potatoes of today's podcast. Today we're gonna be talking about a little something that's been I've been willing to talk about, but because like there was like other stuff that was like priorities beforehand, I didn't have a chance to talk about it, and that's the big Twitch streamers being banned because of streaming shows such as Avatar. Listen, listen. Copywriting, right? Um, Subjects to fail to the copyright things. Like now, look, I don't get, for the record, I don't get money off of this podcast or on my main channel, which you guys should subscribe to my main channel. I don't gain money off of these channels, not yet at least. So like me posting like a video with like maybe like a copyright sound, air quotes, way back when I first started off YouTube, like we didn't know what copyright was. So when we got copyright strike the first times, we were like, what the frick? Me and all my friends, we were like, what the fuck? Well, we were getting copyright strike, and now look at us, look at us going big now. Look at us going pretty big. But yeah, no, Twitch has been a subject of some pretty good controversies. Hence why I attempt to not go on Twitch, because Jesus Christ, Twitch seems like a living hell. I honestly like Twitch is like a platform that I don't want to touch. It's like I would if it would benefit me in the long run, which it won't because of my time restraints, because of like me having a life, school, and all that stuff. And yeah, there's less copyright issues if I, say for instance, put an Eminem song or react to an Eminem song. I mean, you're still gonna get blasted by whatever the fuck is gonna happen, by whoever the fuck is gonna like shoot you with it. So hell no. But like I feel like there's a glaring difference between like doing like a reaction, like cutting the reaction, like doing like like a manga reaction, or like other stuff that's not like like necessarily like putting the full episode in the full episode, or like the full thing, and you not talking on it, and do like subtle reactions. Like there's like a glaring difference between like that and just like reacting like an actual reactor would, like cutting bits and react to the thing, react to the scenery, react to the animation, whatever. Obviously there's like episode reviews and whatever from like different shows and series, A lot of I know a lot of anime content creators, not like personally, of course, but I watch a lot of anime content creators. So that's what I should say. And if you guys don't know what happened a couple months ago prior with Totally Not Mark, he got blasted because he was talking about Dragon Ball and One Piece. And like big boy company said, "Oh no, 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 no! We're not letting you talk about our stuff. It's not fair use." But it's. I mean, Japan in general has a whole different knowledge of fair use. Than us, like a wholly different like scaling of fair use than here in the West. So but hey, it is what it is. I mean, if I ever decide to like react to something, like obviously if it's like an anime episode, which by the way I won't ever, but if I do, the clip is not even gonna be there. It's just me gonna be like, oh my god, like what I'm saying, like it would just be my face, just reacting to the episode. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a couple of sound bits here and there. But even then, I wouldn't even take the fucking risk. I wouldn't even take that risk to get myself like copyright striked and be like, oh my god, the MCA is gonna come at you, boy. Oh my god, like it's disgusting. It is kind of like that burp. It's disgusting. It's and like with the situation with Totally Not Mark. Shouts to him, amazing content creator. You should go check him out. He's in all the fair uses. Like he's using clips from the anime, but like they're all in fair use. He uses manga panels, and then afterwards, like he formulates a review and whatever out of it, and it's his review. It's his review of the series. I think that's okay to do. However, if you're the type of person that's gonna be like, okay, here's the entire anime episode. Here's me streaming Naruto fucking all the way till Boruto on Twitch. Like, are you on that level of dumbness? Are you really like like do I support this? I attempt to say no because well, not on Twitch. If you do like if you do it live, like it's like you're watching the whole thing live. It's like it's so weird. It's you know like why watch this? Like I've done like live reactions to like the Nintendo Directs and stuff, but like these are not like things like you know how can I put this? They're not like in comparison to like a show that's supposed to be broadcasted. Like YouTubers can react to that, and afterwards it gets deleted. Like afterwards I delete the stream because like I know for a fact that Nintendo's gonna come at me and be like, oh my god, this man is copying our content, and like like it is what it is. Like it's just me and chat having a goddamn beautiful time looking at whatever Nintendo pops into our goddamn heads and our eyeballs on that very day that they pull up a Nintendo Direct or a Pokemon Direct or whatever. And then afterwards, I probably save the reaction on my PC, and then I just delete it afterwards. It's as simple as that. As simple as that. We don't fuck with the devil. I rather not, honestly. I rather just not do that. That's just yeah. It's a very terrifying thing. But speaking of Nintendo, speaking of stuff, I want to segment to the next thing. I just wanted to talk about the situation, just because like recently, like you got streamers like Pokemon being banned and all that stuff, and I'm just fair warning: if you're posting content, just make sure that it's all in fair use, and if you're following the fair use the fair use lawsuits and whatever, and you're a content creator that gets money off of YouTube, Twitch, or whatever, please, dear God, just make sure, be certain of what you're doing. And if it's all in fair use, You shouldn't have any problems. And if there's a problem, then you go ask YouTube and you say, "Hey, what the frick is going on there, bud?" And then it is what it is. It is what it is. So the first off, let's go with Nintendo Direct here. A little bit of a behind the scenes. Now, normally I would kind of talk about this on my channel, but why not include this in today's episode of the podcast? Um, we got new Nintendo Switch Sports pulling up on screen right now, time stamping 16 minutes right now. New Nintendo Switch Sports. So, a lot of people are either pissed or like having mixed opinions on it. I personally really don't know why people are pissed out of this. I'm not even mixed. I'm actually not even shocked we got this. It's just that, at the same time, I was like Mario Strikers. Like, I felt like that was kind of weird, but you know what? I can't wait to stream. I can't wait to stream this game. I can't wait. It's been on my bucket list. It's been on my bucket list for a long time for this game to come out. And new Mario Striker as well, which I'm fucking hyped for. Like, it's literally the thing I harassed. I didn't harass it. Okay. Let's be clear. I did not say anything to Nintendo. I didn't went under DMs or anything, okay? But I literally kept saying, "Yo, Nintendo, come on, man. Come on. It's time for Mario Strikers, man. Mario Golf? Come on. That's lame, bro. Give me Mario Strikers. Give me Mario Strikers. Mario Tennis? Bro, what the fuck, man? Give me that Strikers, man. Give me that Strikers." And we got him. We got Strikers, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going strong. We're going strong. It's strong Schlumboli. We're ready to go hard on this one. So yeah, no, this is pretty darn exciting if you ask me. I'm super hyped. I'm super hyped for a near future of Nintendo, especially right now with like the Switch being like super good, and of course new Mario Kart fucking DLC, which like everyone's like, "Oh my god, we should have had a Mario Kart 9," and I'm like, yeah, we should have had a Mario Kart 9, but I think it's better if they save Mario Kart 9 for later down the line than just keep milking Mario Kart 8. Like, it's this one of the most popular games of all time, one of the most sold games of all time. So honestly, just like, ooh, we need more. We definitely need more Mario Kart, I guess. I mean, I own Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so I'm tempted to get it. I'm actually tempted to get the DLC, even though like I'm kind of hesitant to get the DLC, but I'm pretty certain on my choice here that I'm gonna be getting it, and I'm probably gonna have a whole lot of fun playing the DLC. Anyways, very fun times, very cool, very amazing. Speaking of like things that are like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Demon Slayer. Because right now, like, right next to me, there's the Kimetsu no Yaiba, Hinokami Chronicles game. I'm hoping to God I'm going to show this to you guys. Here we go. Boom. PlayStation 5. Because, yes, I do own a PlayStation 5, ladies and gentlemen. I was super excited for, like, the ending of the arc, and I'm... Oh my god. Oh my god. This arc was this arc was good. This arc was really good. Man, Demon Slayer slaps. not just with animation, but with the story. It is really good. But yeah, no, Demon Slayer's just, man, gotta love it. Like, love the arc, love all the stuff about the arc. And the way it concluded was pretty good. And, like, maybe a little bit of a spoiler of who the next demon might be. The next upper rank that the boys are going to be facing. I mean, it could... I don't know. I haven't read the manga. I don't know anything on Demon Slayer further beyond the Entertainment District art. I know like some like minor spoilers, I guess, like things I already sort of predicted. But you know, it is what it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Also, recently, actually before starting to this recording session, even before watching Demon Slayer, I had a, as you probably, you guys can't, if you guys are not on Spotify and you're watching this on YouTube, if you guys can see the beautiful face does have a little bit of pimples. It's not really showing as much. There's like one that's like right there. It's disgusting. Acne on me is getting. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. That like this week has been a weird acne. It's been acne city for me. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened in my pores and stuff, but I decided fuck it. Let me just put some skincare. Let's start a skincare routine now, and that's what I'm doing now. I put this nice little skincare cream on me ever since it started to grow a little more. I say every day now. Like it's like once or twice a day. I'm doing it. So yeah, no, it's it normally never works, but hopefully let's see if it works. I'm hoping it does. I'm really do hoping that it does. Um, because Jesus Christian, especially that pretty soon we're gonna be able to reopen everything here in Canada. Well, some parts in Canada we're gonna be reopening everything back, and no more masks. No more masks. That's right. No more masks. And all that stuff. So I'm kind of hoping that my acne situation is gone by then. Honestly, I don't want to jump in too deep into this subject. But I probably will, knowing me. But anyways, sidetracking here. Look, whatever happens at this point. Like we have to learn to live with the virus and stuff. So I guess it is what it is, but we're gonna be able to take off the beautiful facial mask and stuff. We're gonna be taking that off, and we're gonna be naked. Our face is gonna be naked in public. It's gonna be a nice little sight to see. It's gonna be a nice little sight to see. So now this is gonna get this is gonna make me have an excuse to actually shave more than just once a week now, which is not the best. I will give it to you guys, because with the mask, honestly, like, because hear me out, like my like beard, air quotes, it's like it's nothing. Okay, it's literally nothing. Okay, like with this line right now, it's nothing. You can barely see the fucking, like, the hairs. Okay. Um, Putting a mask on, like, it doesn't bother. It's not. Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know. It's like, oh man, you forgot to trim his sideburns a little. But now, if taking off the masks, I have to shave now. I have to go and scrum. I have to go shrub, shave all my goddamn face, which is very, honestly, I hate. I all men out here. Listen, men, women, they, them, everybody. Listen. You have facial hair, right? Listen to me. Facial hair is a fucking annoyance, okay? Kind of like acne. I wish there was a button in the back of my fucking head that says, "Hey, dude, can we just not have facial hair? Can we not have acne? Can we not have, like, I wish, like, when we were born, like, sort of like in a natural simulation, we would just, like, make our own character. Like, it's like, here's the genes of your character, but you can, like, make it so that you can sort of, like, transform it and, like, pick specific genes. But sadly, that's not the case. And I hate the fucking facial hair, man. I hate it. It's the worst. It is the worst. It's the worst shit ever. I hate it. Honestly, Men with beards, you guys have balls. I might end up growing a beard eventually in my dear life if, like, the face and like the body and all that stuff, if I and the haircut and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, maybe it's time I let it grow. Maybe it's time to let it go poofy. But nope. Hell nah. Hell to the fuck nah. Like, currently I'm letting my hair grow a little more than usual. I'm gonna go have a haircut this Friday, I believe, of this week. Which by the time this recording is Sunday, yeah, I'm gonna be having a nice little trim. Not gonna be trimming the top though, just like like over in the back and in the sides. That way I can keep the top half and whatever. And that's basically it. Like, get that nice little split cut, that split haircut. It looks looking like a snacky. But yeah, no, it's been a crazy, let's just say it's been a crazy time right now. For my skin, for my body. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on. Puberty just be hitting right now. Just be like, "Oh, yes, it's time for me. It's time for me to arrive. Let me attack you with my goddamn large Anyways, so god damn it. But yeah, if you guys have like any like skincare routines or whatever that you guys want to hop in and share with me, of course, I would love honestly to. If you guys have any like people that are pretty popular, want to join the podcast, want to talk about skincare routine and whatever, I'll be more than glad to add them into the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like I don't know any skincare YouTubers, but I mean, if there is some, I don't mind. But yeah, no, it's a man, it's been rough. It's been rough with the skin. Been rough. Oh yeah, I didn't like I mentioned at the beginning. We had our first guest on the second episode, which was earlier than I expected to have my first guest, honestly. Because again, my boy was supposed to be there for the first episode. He wasn't there, so Super Zero had to come, of course, on the second episode, which is really nice. It's really nice. It's really nice to have someone else to interact. Honestly, like I think what I'm gonna do, because like right now I'm very busy, and knowing me, having a guest on the podcast, I really have to like DM them like a week in advance. So I'm gonna try and figure out who would be like my next future guest. Like obviously there's like obvious guests that I want on this podcast. But yeah, no, I want to sort of like talk about like the near future of the podcast a little bit here, since I didn't really have like a chance to talk about it as much. I know we're in like the third episode, and it's like, oh, you should have said that in the first episode, but like, I guess let's sort of like briefly mention that March and April, more specifically like during the March time, I don't know if we're gonna be having guests every week, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the extra like bonus French episode that will be doing every single week starting March. I'm saying starting March, like end March, beginning April. That way we can have a nice good guessing there. But yeah, no, it's kind of scary. Sorry, I had to do a little bit of a cut at 30 minutes into the podcast. My mother was like, "Yo, how many bow tacos do you want to have?" But yeah, yo, by the way, bow taco, like it's like these little boat. If you guys don't, I'm gonna pull up the screen, a nice little image on the screen. Bow tacos are basically like little nice little tortilla, a weirdly deformed tortilla that looks like a little sailor boat. Put the meat, cheese, and all that stuff in it, and oh my god, it is tasty. It is tasty. It is mucho delicioso. But now I totally forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, talk about guests and stuff. But yeah, no, like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the French specials during end of March, beginning April. I don't know how that's gonna be working out. I'm very, like I said, very hesitant to do these French episodes. I'm very excited to do more guest episodes. Honestly, aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to say, I've been enjoying Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let me just put some Purell because my hands are they feel a little bit stinky, a little bit weird. So I'll put some good cucumber Purell from Bath and Body Works, not sponsored. But yeah, no. Loving Legends Arceus, man. I've been loving this game so much. It's been such a delight. It's been such a delight to play this game. I love it so much. First, I'm gonna say this. It's the first time in like what? Ever since Let's Go came out, that I'm actually genuinely like loving a Pokemon game. Like finally, Pokemon has made a good Pokemon game, and finally made it big and grandiose, and it's oh my god, it's amazing. It's fucking amazing. I love it. I love it so much. And like the fact that like it's not like your traditional Pokemon game and like you just throw Pokeballs in real time and just like catching the Pokemon, like Pokemon just walking around and stuff. Bro, take notes, Game Freak. Take notes. And usually I'd be talking about this on my main channel, but again, I'm just saying this right here. Please, Game Freak, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do to make the audience please be pleased. Please, fuck. Be happy with your product, with your stuff, with your stuffy stuffs. But yeah, no, very much pleased with this game so far. Been very happy with it. It's been a nice playthrough, a nice good stuff. I've been streaming it a lot. I've been grinding a lot of like off screen. Like, damn it. I think I'm 20 hours in, like almost 25 hours in. Holy shit. And I've been streaming this like every weekend, like just a heads up, because like again, like I wasn't able to stream during the week because of like arriving at home just dead. Like just to give you guys like a little bit of an insider of my life. I wake up, it's like 4:18 a.m. to go to school. Well, I have to take the bus at like 6. Then arrive at school, it's around 7. The classes start at 8. Finish school at 3:30 or around 3:30. Depends on how generous your teacher is. Once we're done with school, I take the busy bus, and I'll be arriving at home at like 5. Eat, study, sleep. Take some sleep. That's what we've been doing. Honestly, I'm gonna try and cramp in maybe like to do like some streams or like some videos here and there. But like normally I have like maybe the time to edit the podcast. So and especially now we have like exams coming. Like we have a 2-part exam that's coming, and it's like making batch files and like building the computer, not from like the ground up, like not like with like the components of the computer, but like the inside of the computer with old systems like Windows XP and Windows 7. And let me tell you guys something, Windows XP is such a biatch. Who uses Windows XP, honestly? Who the hell still has... If you're one of those guys that I'm pointing at the camera. This is bad. Pointing is bad. I don't care here. If you're one of those people that have Windows XP still on your computer, please do yourself a favor. Change it. Windows 7, like minimum Windows 7. At the very least, get Windows 7. but please change your change your Windows. It is so bad. When I first saw like Windows XP like coming back, I was like, man, this is when I came at school. That's what we had, because like back when I first started school in primary school, we had like a little like set. I don't know if they have this in modern like I'm saying modern school, but in the more modern education program or whatever, like in classes whatever. But we would go to computers, and we would just like have fun on the computer, like doing like research and whatever. And back in the day, it was Windows XP. We were like in Windows XP, going to Windows 7. That's when like our school decided to transition to Windows 7 because they were like, oh my god, Windows XP is so disgusting. Like in comparison to Windows 7, like oh my god. And arguably, I do say that Windows 7 is probably one of the better Windows out there. Well, as well as like Windows 10, but like for me anyways, with my personal experiences with computers, I do want to say that Windows 7 is definitely a humongous change. And I'm gonna have a little bit of a sidetrack here of how I wanted, well, like how I wanted to not transition to Windows 7 to Windows 11, sorry. And now I'm sort of hesitant to do it. So hear me out. Windows, when there's a new Windows or like a new like version of the platform that you're using for like your computer or whatever, it's always like a guessing game whether or not you want to download it and use it. I always consider to not download it and wait until it's well updated, until it is perfectly functional and that you can like go in without like making your internet lag or something like that. With Windows 11, there was like so many, like they released Windows 11 and I was like, oh my god, you guys are so you guys are stupid deciding to like jumping straight into Windows 11 just like that without like any hesitation. Because the moment I had like the notification saying like, oh, you can download your Windows 11 now on your PC, I'm like, there's Windows 11 now. And then I checked and I was like, there's Windows 11 now. Like I'm generally shocked that we like the thing is that like Windows goes like from one one generation to another, I think every 10 years, I believe. Because I know that this Windows is good for 20 away until like 2036, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Let me go fact check. How long will Windows Windows 11 be supported? It'll be until okay, well, no, it doesn't say. They don't have any estimations. Hold on. How long will Windows 11 be around? Oh no, they're gonna keep it until 2025. I thought they got 40 years, which is about 10 years from the original release of Windows 10. I don't know. I think I got my sources wrong here, but anyone fact check me any time. Heston voice, sorry. Also, Jesus Christian, where I'm recording right now, it is boiling hot. Like I have my light right now. I literally have my big freaking lamp just like boiling me to a crisp. And in general, like here in this area, it is hot where I'm recording. So yeah, no, I'm getting pretty toasty, pretty sweaty, pretty quickly. Not gonna lie. But yeah, no. Before we end off today's podcast, I do want to say that I do have a Twitter, which you guys can go follow me on Twitter as well. I retweet a lot and I tweet a lot as well. So go check my Twitter out. Link in the description down below. Join a Discord server, which is also my main accounts in Discord. Join the Pika fam, and of course, join my actual regular place on YouTube called Pika Videos, where I stream. Link in the description down below. And with that being said, that's going to end off today's podcast. Another nice and sweet episode. Nice and short and sweet episode of the podcast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like, sub to the channel if you're new around here, of course. And if you're on Spotify, rate. Put star ratings on it. See how you guys like the podcast so far. And without further ado, peace out, my little comrades, and a little smooch. Mwah.